All right, what's going on? We back, Motor City Sports Talk. Appreciate everybody for checking in one time for the one time we grinding. And I have no issue with the Detroit Lions taking T.J. Hockenson at number 8. I've did other videos supporting T.J. Hockenson. This might be the best one yet, or the most supportive one. That's subjective, as most things in life are. But T.J. Hockenson is an animal. Was he around 6'5", probably 250, 260. And a lot of people probably get enamored with Noah Fant because he's faster, but Hockenson's game speed is on point. He's plenty enough, fast enough, seems to be a good route runner, seems to get open, seems to catch the ball well. You won't have a drop problem with him. He only had one drop pass all season, from what I understand. But I understand where people are hurt at when you talk about drafting a tight end in the first round. People want to reference, and I got a video talking about that, people want to reference Pettigrew and Eric Ebron. But remember, they were synonymous with whatever offensive coordinator they had. Was it Jim Bob Cooter or Scott Linehan for Pettigrew. And, see what Darrell Bevel can do. But the kid can block. He can catch. It is an adjustment, for tight ends coming into the league. I mean, the Kittle's character in 49ers is he's the exception to the rule. Sometimes you get somebody that's that special that can come on and make an impact right away. But once you get it, you got it. And then if you can block, that's half the game run right there. That upgrades the offensive line. It upgrades the run game. So we're not putting, Pettigrew in for blocking. I'm just saying hypothetical, putting Ebron in for catching. So they really ain't going to be able to get the drop on the Detroit Lions. Now, for people like just looking at playing devil's advocate, it's so defensive rich up top. It's very, very defensive rich with Sweat, Gary, White, Bush, Greedy. I mean, it's just so heavy. I mean, Allen can drop, Quentin Williams can drop. Superior offensive lineman that can help the Pistons with Williams. Was it Jonah Williams and Jawan Taylor from Florida? Jonah from Alabama, who could play guard or right tackle. And that was kind of my problem with the situation. It's because there's so much good, potentially dominant defensive talent there that you can, you can plug one of those guys in and upgrade your defense. Like, once again, I understand there's been a lot of emphasis on defense. You can plug Greedy in, some people think. But also there's value when you deep in the draft. Like, there's value later in the draft at a lot of positions. Even tight end, you got the kid from Alabama, Irv Smith Jr., some other guys out there as well too. But that's my only reason that, you get a tight end, you pass up on a once-in-a-generational defensive talent, if that's the case. But, if you believe that Hockenson will be the next Gronkowski, which it looked like he might just be a tad more athletic than Gronkowski, his route running, his character is good, he don't drop balls, he can block. And if that's what you're looking for in the tight end, pull the trigger. I'm not mad at it. Because when you think about it, the Lions ain't won shit since 1991, I believe, right? I mean, how can you continue to get mad? Expectations are so low. Expectations in Detroit are just like, get to the playoffs. And we happy. So I can't get mad. So if they evaluate this kid and they feel like he really going to be good and he go at 8, take him. You feel like he going to be there, you can move back and get him? Okay, cool, take him then. But if you really believe in your board, you believe in your eyes, you believe this kid is everything you need the tight end position, and you're gonna game plan every week for him to get the ball. You're gonna use him in a variety of ways. He just ain't gonna get a ball here, 2 targets here, 3 targets here. No, because what the Lions haven't had was an offensive coordinator who can, use the tight end. They haven't had a tight end that can abuse the middle of the field. And that's kind of schematic. That kind of falls on Jim Bob Cooter, Scott Linehan, Joe Lombardi, guys like that. Schematically, they must game plan to get this dude the ball and make defenses respect him, because on the outside, you're good. Galladay, Jones, Reddick, Johnson coming out the backfield. And if you get Hockenson, if he everything I see he is on film, and he's able to get downfield and control the middle of the field and make stuff happen, Stafford definitely ain't going to have no excuses. And also, if you're able to add an offensive lineman or 2 for the future or in next year as well, it shouldn't really be no problem. So I'm all in for them taking T.J. Hockenson. I'm cool with it. I know, I love Sweat and the rest of them guys and them defensive guys, but, you know what? You know, if Stafford continues to need more and more help, let's get it to him. If it means getting Hockenson, getting an offensive lineman, getting another O lineman, I'm just sick of the excuses. I want this dude to have everything he need so we can find out if he real or not. I pretty much already made my determining factor on that, but guess what? I'm still open to change that. So I'm all good with Hockenson being the pick. Let me go on record saying that. I don't have nothing negative to say. It won't be a Frank what the fuck Ragnar moment like last year. I'm cool with it. The kid can play. You know what I'm saying? We need a tight end. We need somebody that control the middle of the field. We ain't had it. New offensive coordinator. You know, hopefully a healthy Stafford, a clear-minded Stafford. Hopefully his wife does well through the surgery. And we'll see what we can get. Guy that's going to know his routes, run persistent routes, the more repetition he get, and can block. So I'm all in for it. Let me know what you guys think. Motor City Sports Talk. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. Blessings to the brothers and sisters out there. Hopefully everybody have a plentiful weekend, safe weekend, man. Praying for better days if you're going through hard times. But don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video question, or you can hit me up on social media as well. And I'll try to get back to you at my students' convenience. Quickest way is email and Twitter. In addition to that, continue to share the videos, man. It's the best way to donate. If you want to donate, that link's in the description as well. But just share it. We gone.